I know, I found it really hard to believe too. But apparently, well, not even apparently now, it's been proven that someone who worked for the BBC for years and years and years has turned out to be a bit of a nonce. Well, not even a bit of a nonce, a straight up, full blown 24 carat, full fat pedo. And who'd have thought it? And it got kept a secret for ages and ages. And then when it did sort of start to get leaked that something might be amiss with this particular character, people didn't believe it. People said it was a witch hunt, that people were going after this man unduly and ruining his life and his career. But no, he had loads of lewd images of young boys on his phone. And not only that, he was communicating, sharing messages and, dare I say, pictures with people and boys who worked at the BBC also. How arrogant. How arrogant do you have to be about your own protected status at an organisation that you feel safe to message, possibly unsolicitedly, young boys, underage boys, at the organisation that you work at, and you truly believe, you're that arrogant that you truly believe that this is not going to get leaked, it's not going to get back to either your employer or, possibly more significantly, the authorities, that you're doing this, that you're behaving in an inappropriate and predatory way. He must have felt that he had such a high protected status at the BBC because he'd been there for so many years and was deemed as such a respected member of the corporation. He must have thought he was so safe that it was open season. He could go out and he could send unsolicited and, dare I say, lewd pictures to underage boys with a clear conscience. No one was going to report him. No one was going to believe that him, the mighty, the respected Hugh Edwards, was guilty of such heinous crimes. No one was going to believe it, so he just carried on and carried on. And fair play to whoever stood up and called him out. Fair play to whoever has put their own personal privacy on the line, maybe their dignity on the line, and maybe even their job on the line to call out this predatory man. And let's hope that he now faces whatever justice is applicable. Now, I don't know the complete ins and outs of this case, and I'm sure more and more will be released over the coming weeks. However, what we know so far is enough to brand this man a predator, to brand this man a paedophile, which is a word that gets bandied about and often used fairly inaccurately to describe men who, let's face it, are just a bit noncy, right? But this man has been branded and can be safely labelled as such, and let's hope the justice system really, really does his job with this entitled, stuck-up, arrogant man who just thought he could get away with it because of his protected status at the BBC. A corporation with no history, from what I can fathom, of protecting paedophiles. Has it? Anyway, if you haven't done already, subscribe to the video. There'll be a link in the description that says buy me a coffee, but realistically, we all know you're buying me a pint. But if you like the videos, it'll become massive appreciated. And if you subscribe, you can always unsubscribe if you change your mind, can't you? Take it easy, guys.